Hey everyone, it's Berlin and you are watching Neon Shade. Many people have asked me how I groom and or fill in my eyebrows. So the following documentation should answer most, if not all of those questions. Stay tuned. Alrighty, so first what I do is grab my Eagle Tools brush comb for lashes and brows, and I just brush my eyebrow hair upward so that I can get ready to grab my pair of brow scissors and just trim the excess hair. I do not trim all of the hair because I use some of it for depth and length, but the hair that I do not want, I just trim it straight across and also on the tail of my eyebrow around the arch. After I'm done with that, I grab my Revline Designer Collection slanted tweezers and I just begin tweezing maybe a centimeter or two above my eyebrow. Yeah, just make sure you are careful not to trim any hair that you don't want taken away or tweeze. Alright, so then I brush again so that I can get ready to do the bottom, and I just tweeze following my natural brow arch. Tweeze the excess hair, and once I'm done tweezing the excess hair, I bring the arch slightly higher and tweeze that as well. Being very careful, again, not to tweeze any hair that you don't want tweezed, because once you screw up, it's just not cool. So after I tweeze the arch, I go straight across and tweeze below my brow, and then I go down. So straight, then down. And then I tweeze my uni area and the very front of my eyebrow. You know, trying to get it nice and clean. And after that, I do the same thing to my other eyebrows. So speed round, no need to repeat steps. Just gonna do this part real quick. Look at it go. Yes. Here we go. Tweeze some more. Arch. Bam. Straight across. Down. Unibrow. Alrighty, so just dust away the excess hair. Do a double take. Make sure you got all the hairs that you want. Yeah, and you should be good to go from there. And most important is just to be careful. Well, for me, that's like what I focus on the most. It's just being really careful. Because like I said, once you pluck a hair, it's gone. And it takes forever and a day to grow back. Yep. Just staring at them. Alrighty, part 2, filling them in. Now what you're going to do is grab your Eco Tools flat eyeliner brush and dip it in a translucent gloss of some sort. Or that's what I do. I keep feeling like I'm doing a tutorial and I'm not. I'm just telling you guys how I do my eyebrows. So you don't have to do this if you don't want to. This is just what I do. So I dip it in the translucent gloss and I just like run it along my eyebrow front to back. I start more toward the center because I don't want it to be too thick toward the front or the tail part. So I start in the center, then disperse from there. Yeah, and just kind of run it along my eyebrow until I feel like it's dispersed good enough, I guess. Alright, and then I use that same Eco Tools flat eyeliner brush and dip it in a brown eyeshadow. I use a shadow that is more along the red undertones because my hair color is a little bit on the redder side. I mean, it's pretty much just dark brown, but like as far as my highlights are concerned, on the redder side, so that is why I choose a brow shadow that is along that color, I guess. Anyhow, I kind of just paint my eyebrow, really nothing to it. Just follow along the lines as clean as you can, as sharp as you can, so that there's not a lot to clean up, I guess. Um, just dip it in as often as I need to and just start painting my eyebrow pretty much. Get the tail there nice and slow, nice and sharp. Dip some more, add a little depth there. And then I go back to the front. The front is usually like the hardest for me. I don't really even know what it is. It just kind of bothers me sometimes. My eyebrows aren't really that hard to do in general, but like if I had to choose what part was the hardest, it would definitely be the front. Especially when it comes to like getting them to look identical. But I'm not that picky about my eyebrows, honestly. Sometimes I think I am, and then I see like what other people do to their eyebrows, and I'm just like, okay, I'm a lot more chill about this than I thought I was. But that's beside the point. Go ahead and use my finger to clean it up. Sometimes I use a Q-tip, most of the time, just my finger um, to clean up anything that I like messed up. And if I got outside the lines or whatever, doing some more touching up. It's always something, you know. You think you're done, and then it just that one little spot just really just gets in the way. No big deal though. Alrighty, so once I am pretty much done with the shadow part or the coloring part, I brush them out again for no reason really. It's just the thing that I do. And at this point, I'm really just kind of being picky. But yeah, there's before and after, or one done and one not done. Yeah, there we go. That a girl. Speed round. Bam. Clean it up. Bow. Yes. Stare at it a little bit. You know, be super girly. Just keep staring. Yep. There it goes. And no, I'm not going to do the other one because there's no sense in doing the other one. It's pretty much just the same steps. Yeah, so there you have it. My eyebrows are done. Alrighty, so that is how I keep my eyebrow game strong. If you have any more questions about my eyebrows, you can leave them in the comment section and any of our social networking sites. Also, hashtag eyebrow game strong, hashtag neon shade, so that we can see how you keep a strong eyebrow game. Thank you for watching and stay neon.